Good morning. Because the internet is spotty, we are going to go ahead and just record and then place it on there. So sorry, that's what we're going to have to do for now. Putting on my primer, getting ready for the day. The workers will be here at 7. Joy. So what we're going to talk about today is my Mega Monster sale tonight. It will be at 7:30 in a private VIP chat that I have. So if you're not part of it, tell me that you want to be, and I'll add you. And every time I add somebody, you're going to get a ding notification that I added somebody. So if that's going to annoy you, go ahead and mute. Just go into the settings and just mute the settings so that you can't, the notification, so you can't hear it. Don't leave the group. Then tonight, I'll say, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and then go ahead and activate your settings so that you can be in that live chat, okay? These are sales you're not going to want to miss, okay? That's all I can say. I'm going to try velour today because I'm kind of teeter-tottering with colors. But that's okay. This is our spray foundation, which that's too light, so I'm going to wind up back with my taffeta, which is fine. If you want full coverage, you tap with this kabuki brush. If you want a lighter coverage, then you just rub. But you know me, I like putting it on with a spatula. Okay. Hey, this getting up at 5 is for the birds, okay? Just let me say. But I have to allow myself enough time to take a shower and get the dogs all put away. The biggest challenge to this is getting 4 dogs put away that are used to having free roam of the house and the yard. So that's been interesting. And we have a whole month. So hopefully we'll get this right. All right. So I'm just loving this spray. It goes on nice and cool, and it dries almost instantaneously. What are you doing? So I got 1 dog in here, 2 in the pen, 1 in my bedroom. We're rotating of what we did yesterday, and we'll just try something new each day till we get it right. It's a little unnerving having your house with like no floors, like literally we could just see dirt underneath. So that's a little unnerving. Let's try organza because we can. I have a bunch of different colors because I like to have testers for people to try. It's hard to tell because I got everything under it. Organza. So I really can't tell because I'm layering it, but in this mirror, my taffeta looks orangish yellow, and it's not in real life. So just trying to get that look out for you guys. It looks like I'm using a lot, but I'm not using any more. There's no more use than with regular foundation of any kind. Okay. All right. That's foundation. Done, said. Get the right caps put on. I took a permanent marker and I wrote the names on the caps so that I could see them where I have them on my desk at a glance. Because I do have a lot of people coming over to be color matched. So I want to make sure. Okay. I promise it's not orange. It's so totally dry already. It's crazy. All right. Let's start with the lipstick because I think I want to do Sucker Punch today. Yes, I do. It's such a pretty color. Just gotta find it. There's so many. I think this is it. We shall see. This is my lip stain. I have a long, busy day. Yep, that's my sucker punched. It's like a deep berry color. And this truly is a lip stain. I was saying yesterday, I did some Halloween makeup and I used my Saucy as blood. And yeah, it didn't want to come off. So don't do that. So tonight at 7:30 in my private chat, my VIP chat, which everyone's welcome to, I'm just not going to sit and put people in it. You have to want to be there so that if you want, you can take advantage of the sales. What I do is I post items and then you claim them. And then either later tonight or early in the morning, I will send you an invoice. And you have to pay the invoice in full right away in order for me to place that order. Okay? So, payment needs to be prompt. You can pay me through Facebook. You can pay me through PayPal. If you pay me through PayPal, you need to make it friends and family, so there's no fee unless you want to pay the fee. Totally up to you. If you're local and you want to pick up your package when it comes in, that's fine. I'll send you a notification. If not, I will mail it as soon as I get it. So if I don't have your address when I send the invoice, I'll say, hey, include your address. Okay? So now let's go to the eyebrows. All right. It's nice out this morning. I wish the whole day would stay like this. Let's see. I think I'm going to try a eyebrow pencil today, being that this foundation is so dry. Maybe it'll work better. Nice. I don't have the rights to this music. Just to let you know. Yes, I love the way the pencil works on this surface. You know, certain foundations go on and they stay moist. This one's extremely dry. So, the pencil is a very good candidate. This, I'm using a medium. It's so funny because I have the window behind me open so that I get a good internet signal. And when the guys pull in, they watch me like, who the heck is she talking to? Okay. So I'm just drawing the lines as to where I want them to be. So as you can see, I do my eyebrows where there is no eyebrows because that's the way I want them. So you can create and change the shape. This is a wind-up pencil. It's not a sharpening pencil. You just wind it up when you need to get it out to extend more. There. Now, this one goes out and this one goes down. So we just erase it. And let's go a little more out with this one. This is nice. It has a nice little spoolie on the end. So you can blend in, comb. I have nothing to comb, so I'm blending in. Okay, and we'll touch these up when we're totally done as well. All right. All right, so that was the dark. I'll show you the light. I don't know if you can even see that. That's the light. So really, I could have worn either. All right, and we also have a dark. I don't think I have it in front of me right now, but we do have a dark as well. All right, I think I'm going to use this Reverent cream shadow on my lid. This is brand new because my granddaughter fell in love with it, and I gave her my other one. She does her own makeup for cheer competitions, and let me tell you, she's 9 years old. She does it better than a lot of adults. But you know, these kids watch so much YouTube that's really a good educator, because you can read something, you can hear instructions, but to see it being done, just like you're watching me, is more beneficial. Okay, so I got that, and it's drying, and we're going to let that dry. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm going to go ahead, let's put this brow palette away and open up a shadow. And I am just going to pick up a shadow brush. I'm going to do this fluffy blending brush. And I want to make sure that that cream is dry, because I'm mixing cream and powder. And I want to make sure that they mix well. So in the crease, let's go with this hot pinky color. So I'm going on the outer side of the lid. And then I'm just going to work this in like a windshield wiper. So it started really, really bright like this, and then the more you work it in, the more it fades away. But it's always just better to start with less than more. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to put this brush away, and let's get a thinner one. And let's do... let's try this dark gray color. Let's do it very little bit. I don't want to go in too far at all on the bottom. turn this fan off. It seems to be drying out my eyes. So I'm just putting this really dark matte gray. And I've got a really super thin brush. I'm just going to put that underneath here. Not really far. I don't want to go far at all. And then I'm going up here in the crease part. Right there. Pull it in a little bit on the edge of the lid. So I'm just trying to lightly go in the crease with this color. Very lightly, not spreading it out too much because I just want a hint of it there. And I think I'm gonna dip it in black. I'm just gonna touch right in there with a little black. And you don't want to go in your crease, you want to go kind of above it. Almost right on this bone right here. And you want to look straight ahead so that you can see where the makeup is going to land with your eyes open. You don't want to close your eye and do it, and then you open your eye and like you can't see anything. So you want to have it placed where you can see it. Excuse my hands. I took a shower and everything, but I didn't wear gloves yesterday because I ran out and I was too lazy to go to the store and get more. So I'm stained. I got the best compliment last night from my lovely client. She came at 6 after work. And I said, I have the perfect thing for you. I have 10-minute color. She said, oh no, I'm not in a hurry. She said, I come here to sit and talk to you and have fun. She said, so I don't care how long you take. And I thought, oh, isn't that so sweet? All right. So that's what I think I'm going to go with today. That's it on the eyeshadow, okay? Now I'm going to go with, I want to go with black eyeliner pencil, which I rarely do. So I like to always make sure that it's sharpened. Sharpener, $7.50. Our sharpener's wonderful because it's made just for our sharpening items. Just for the eyeliner, the lip liner. So it fits perfectly. It sharpens perfectly. Goes on nice and creamy. I like to go like almost underneath my lashes. So there's no skin color in between the lashes, if that makes sense. I don't like it real thick on the lid because what that does is take away from my lid. It makes my lid smaller and I don't want to do that. I'm going to go in the waterline, which I never do. It's a little too far up right there in the beginning, but I'm going to hit it with the shadow instead of going back and try to correct it with this. So I'm trying to go in between the lashes. And barely visible on the lid. I'm going to clean out my sharpener. Just open it up. And empty it into the trash. You know, if you have an order and it's $99 and you need to add something so you get free shipping, shipping's $5.50. But if you add this and it's $7.50, then you're just paying $2.50 for it. You know what I'm saying? This way you get your free shipping because you've added the $7.50 item. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Hey! Knock it off. I'll tell you a little story while I'm finishing this, being that you know exactly what I'm doing. I went to buy a new toilet at Lowe's on Sunday because the guy said they had to rip up the toilet for the new floor anyway. So I figured, hey, you know, it's a 39-year-old toilet. Yeah, I can get a better one. I can get a taller one because mine's real short because it's old. So I go, I pick out the toilet, I look, and there's none on the bottom, but I'm in Lowe's, so I look up at the top, and there's one up at the top, and I see the name of it and the number of it. So we find a salesman, and I say, I want that, whatever it was, Nantucket or whatever. And he says, oh, they're on the floor over here. I said, no, those are the Calabios. I want the Nantucket. And he said, no, they're over here. I said, no, they're up there. He said, come with me. He said, where are you from? New York? And I said, yeah, and I'm always right, so you need to listen to me. So we go over there, and he points to where he says they are, and it was the same name that I was looking for, but it was not the same SKU number, because this one has a button, not a flush like that, and I want the one with the button. So he was like rolling his eyes, but he was very, very nice. He was being funny, and he said, I'll go get my lift and get it for you. I said, I told you I was right. He said, I should have listened. So it was kind of fun. All right, now I'm going to see what color blush I'm going to go with. I don't want anything. I think I'm going to go with this one. This is Surreal. It's got like a purpley tinge to it, but I'm just going to go really lightly right here. So when you see these colors and you're like, oh, no, you know, they're not heavily pigmented. They're kind of perfect. Then I like to take my blush brush, okay? There's nothing on it. I used it on my cheek and just go over in here, and that blends everything and puts a little color there for me, maybe, that's left on the brush. But I love doing that. Okay. Then I am going to take my brand new, you know, my favorite brush is my cream. What's it called? It is called Younique Products Cream Shadow Brush. Favorite brush. And I like it because it allows me to put my concealer on so smoothly. I love concealer as a highlight under my eye. I like the creaminess of it. I like how it creates a sharp edge on my eyebrow. I like how it blends real easy. I like everything about it. So that's when I use concealer. Sharpen up those lines. and then blend and make sure that it's not just a stripe, that it's blended all the way in to the shadow. Doesn't matter that I'm using creams and powders, they're blending fine. And you can just blend that on out. If you have your elbow on a smooth surface like a desk or something, it really steadies your hand. And here they are. I have questions. My husband came home and asked me questions, and I had no clue. So I need to ask them some questions. Let's start with our contour. Let's use some bronzer today, okay? Let's use some Malibu bronzer. Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna maybe use a different brush. So I want a shadow here. I'm really holding this very lightly. I'm not pressing hard on my face, but I do need it to blend in. This brush is too dense. Let's try another one. That's better. They're probably sitting in their truck watching me. Okay, you want to come down, go around the jawline. So what that does is create a shadow, makes your face look thinner. So you want to make sure that that's blended down, that it's just a shadow and not like this big line. Okay, maybe a little more right there. All right, and we want to do the sides of my nose. I got two dogs in the pen that have probably never been in a pen in their life. That probably are not very happy. I only have the pen because I kind of assist with rescue dogs once in a while. And just needed somewhere to put them. Okay, so now again, I'm using my concealer to highlight. Oh, I gotta fix this eye. I forgot. I'm looking at it going, that does not look right. So I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna wipe most everything off there. And then I'm gonna just cover up where I went too far with the black. There we go. Alright, now all I have left is my primer for my lashes. My hands look stupid like I've been playing in the dirt. Alright, and then I'm going to put on my 4D mascara. Remember, tonight at 7:30 in my VIP private chat, okay? You are going to come on at 7:30. If you're not a part of that chat, I will add you, and then you just need to accept. You don't need to call in, you don't need to do anything, but show up. 7:30. If you don't want to hear dinging all day long as I add people, go ahead and turn your messages off, your notifications, and just turn it on at 7:29. And I'll throw you some reminders on Facebook. Okay, so that's the 4D mascara. You want to start at the base all the way to where you're hitting your lid and then wiggle up while you're rotating the brush, because there's Y-shaped fibers that are going to attach to your eyelashes. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tonight at 7:30.